Floss Tube.
Hi, Floss Tube.
I'm Memory.
And I'm Amy.
Welcome to the current Stitchuation number
17.
Hey, we did good on that one.
Oh my god, I think that's the first time we've been
I know, right?
sync.
It's the coffee. It's July 5th.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't think we'd be back so soon.
I know, right?
But for everybody here in the U.S., happy 4th.
Hey, do you know what kind of duck is?
Right off the bat.
Why do you give me that look? Do you know what?
At least give them your face.
Are you happy to see me, or is that a tail?
That's bad. What now?
Oh, he's in trouble.
Do y'all know our cat barks?
Yeah, we got a video.
We gotta get it. She likes to sit by the back door where the birds are, and she barks. We need to record it, see if you can hear her. Usually you can't because we can hear her upstairs. Anyway, what?
You know what you call a duck that likes to celebrate 4th of July?
What?
A firecracker.
That was so bad.
It was funny.
Y'all know what happened? We're in this really small town, and somebody caught the containers of fireworks on fire on purpose at one of our fireworks stores, and blew up like 2 whole containers full of fireworks.
It was bad.
There's videos online, and there's just fireworks and fireworks and fireworks and fireworks at like 5 o'clock yesterday morning. It was pretty bad.
Was it yesterday morning?
Yesterday morning.
Wednesday?
Yesterday morning.
Yeah.
Yesterday
right.
on the 4th. So early fireworks show. We did not get out of our pajamas.
No, we did.
Well,
we took a shower.
Yeah, we did shower and have breakfast, but
And then we got right back in our pajamas.
we was tired.
We did a lot of crafting yesterday.
We did do a lot of crafting.
Mm-hmm.
We're all unpacked, all settled. On to the next project, right?
Back to work.
Back to work. It was really weird to go to work for like a day and then have a day off and then go back to work.
You only worked for 1 day? I worked for 2 days.
Did I work for 2 days?
I worked for 2.
See
I don't know what you did, but I worked for 2 days.
Let me just have some more coffee. Anyway, we realized we did have some things to talk about, so we thought we'd pop back in.
Plus, we have to do our giveaway winner, so.
Yeah, we got giveaway winner. That's fun.
Good times.
What did you start? You go first, because I'm going to drink some coffee. We're back to our short little stool, so my hiney's hanging off.
Why but short stools?
Did you just say that was the last video, divorceable offenses. I'm pretty sure that might be one of them.
See, I'm one cheek in it. How many cheeks have you got on it? You got both.
I got 1.5.
Exactly.
What did you start?
Good thing I got short legs.
Yeah, that's it.
So it's easier. Lean to the left.
No, we're not doing that.
Let's get it started in here.
What did you work on?
I actually can't really talk about what I worked on.
Well, okay, on to the next.
No. So mine's a secret design, and I'm not going to talk about it until I know if we're going to market or not. So, sorry.
All right. Well, I started Holly at FishCon, so
That's a start.
yeah, that's what we're doing. I started her last time. I follow what you're saying. Okay. I about fell off.
That was not me this time.
So I did have a start. Let's rethink that.
That would be it.
Yeah. So I did start my spider banner because, y'all, I dreamed about this fabric.
Literally.
It's just gorgeous. It's Hamlet under the sea fabrics, and I just dreamed about it, and like I needed a new start. I just had to because it's so pretty, and I started at the bottom because I wanted to
Use the floss.
also to play with the floss that I was dreaming about. Y'all look at that. It didn't
That's
show.
true to color.
Yeah, it didn't
right
show
there.
well in the hotel. Look at that floss.
Mhm.
It is Tropical Sunset.
That is just gorgeous right
And I just wanted to use that so bad. So the pattern, it's orange, but no, it's gorgeous. I only worked on it for like 45 minutes one morning to get started. She was biting me. But that's where I got to start. So I will play with that. It hurts. So I will play with that a little bit more.
They just got proof of spousal
Oh, he just bit me.
abuse.
There's probably teeth prints in there. Like the cat. The cat likes to bite me. So that was my new start for reals.
For reals, for reals.
For reals. Now what?
So let's go to our whips.
I gotta
Before the cream sets out too long, you must whip it. When something's going wrong, you must whip it.
see. I didn't read the notes before we started.
And I'm pretty sure.
I think he's just right here, though. Yep, he's right here. Look at that. That's some good planning right there. We turned the table around so my whips are right here. Anyway, what you got?
I took him off the hoop because I got a Q-snap. I'm being a big girl now.
What? You got a project bag and a Q-snap? And oh my god, it's
Yeah,
crazy.
Memory just has to put it on there for me because I don't know what I'm doing. Did you almost spit your color
did.
out?
I almost spit it out.
Okay, so this is Crescent Girl.
Yes.
You had to think about it by Cheryl Baker.
I was worried about my hair, so
You don't worry about your hair. You look gorgeous. So, me with my coffee.
yeah.
I don't want to spill it. So, Crescent Girl. I've made a lot of progress. Let me stand up a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. So, I've done all of that. I mostly did that at StitchTrek now. And all of this gray right
They
here.
can't see what you're pointing to.
Oh, my bad. All of this gray right here. I actually just did that last night. Yesterday.
We stitched almost all day yesterday.
Well, from about 1 o'clock on.
yeah, after
Yeah. Because that's just pure just fill in right there. So, that's how far I am.
Look at that. So,
That's for you so you can fix it.
what, Holly? She was a StitchCon star, but I think I showed last week because I was just up here.
You were at her boobs.
I was doing her boobs. She went with me to the AAA today.
Had to
I'm
get
not gonna
Rosie's
take her.
oil changed.
Rosie is her car.
That's my Jeep.
I'm not gonna take her off the Q-snap because that's just her legs. That's all I have. But there, she's coming along.
She's so cute.
So her shirt is back stitched to make that pop, and then I'll put her on the chest with everything that I've been working on filling in her hat today. So I worked on her not all day yesterday. I worked on her a good chunk last night and filled in her pants. And I'm not gonna take her off the hoop because when we're done and Amy's editing the video to make me look bad, I will stitch. Yes?
What are you talking about?
You know what am I talking about?
I don't know what she's talking about.
The other thing
That's a finish.
I'm not on here. The other thing, before StitchCon, I worked on my Blackbird Frectour. I just didn't show it because I didn't take it with me. So this is the Plum Street Blackbird. I think I like this one so much because I really, really, really love this fabric. So it's all about the fabric, I guess, for me.
Can anybody find the mistake?
Yeah, let's see. You just issued a challenge, you know that, right? Yeah, I made a boo-boo, and I didn't realize it till I was way too far. So let's see if anybody notices. I'll hold it there for a minute. If you can't, that just means I did it right. So before StitchCon, basically, I finished the bird, I added the pumpkin, I carried the fence over to the bird, and then I started this flower up here, but I ran out of time. And this is on 28 count lamb's wool. It's R&R reproductions, I think. No,
That's what it's supposed to be on.
that's what it's supposed to be on. Yeah, but I didn't like that.
No, because it was going to be on a linen. You don't like
Yeah,
linen.
this just says 28 count Lugana lamb's wool. Doesn't
It's
have.
not R&R though.
I don't know who it is. We think we go through this. But I love the bird. I love that pumpkin. And I'm doing this with all the call floor fancy flosses. So I worked
Except
on
for the black.
Except for the black, yeah. That black, y'all, was it mascara it was called for? Or charcoal? Or, no, I'm using charcoal. I think
it's
mascara. But mascara doesn't have any variegation in it, as we learned 15 skeins later after the witch. Have you ever
You're
showed
welcome,
the witch?
Karla.
Yeah. She one about the witch. Yeah, that's 15 skeins of black, by the way.
Only if you use
Mascara.
mascara, but we changed it to 310.
Yeah, so for those birds, I wasn't doing that because there's variegation in their bellies. So that's just some DMC. But yeah, if anybody buys Moonlight Witch, that's a shit ton of black floss.
It is, and we have showed it because we showed it when it was finished.
I don't remember how I was falling. I don't remember how long it took me to stitch all that. Black on black on black on black. So that was
I
that.
like the gray and everything.
That was all our whips because I work primarily on Holly at StitchCon, and my other whip is a finish. Go for it.
We got some finishes.
Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust.
Because you know she finishes and then I FFO because she don't know how to FFO nothing.
I can't even.
She don't even know how to use a hot glue gun.
I don't measure, I don't glue, I don't.
So, we had to go to the Holiday Lab. Always this way.
We've only been home 4 days, we've gone home. Love you. That's alright, cause Starbucks is in the
Every
same
time you
parking
go-
lot.
So you complain we go to the Holiday Lab, but we go to Starbucks every time we go to the Holiday Lab.
Yep, pretty much.
So you want to complain some more?
Nope.
Oh,
I,
okay,
can
that's
be,
what
I
I thought.
am not below being bribed.
So this is Beach and Back. Many people have already seen it stitched up, but I finally got it finished. This is its finish. Just love the starfish. This is a piece. It's just like a little
So like a wall plaque.
wall plaque. Got at the Hobby Lobby. Yeah, that's all. It doesn't really say what it
It's
is.
just
But yeah, it's just a little plaque. Love it, love it, love it. And it's just a cushiony. I just smacked you in
Wow.
the face.
Yeah, I was paying
That's
attention.
awesome. It's just like a little, you know, I put the batting in there, so it's a fluffy. Yeah, and there's a little backing back here because I didn't like the way the back looks. Just put some material on the back of it, so
Super cute.
super cute. And then everyone's favorite that everybody keeps asking about. Better finish. A simple finish because we didn't want to take away from him. And I'm sure you all know who I'm talking about.
Fit in there?
Oh, if you want to see your reflection. Oh, here we go. Athenian is done and framed. Just a simple frame from Hobby Lobby. So pictures have been taken of everything, and we'll get them all up in the store this weekend.
So he's 11 by 14 if you stitch him on 18 count.
This frame's 11 by 14.
Yeah, because this is 18 count Helix pictureless
Mhm.
plus, so it comes to 11 by 14.
Yeah, it almost looks white in here, but it's like a it's like a gray.
It's a gray, very light gray model.
Yeah, it's a very light gray. Love it. There's a little bit of blue and some grays in there. So those two are completely FFO'd, and they'll be hopefully up in the shop this weekend. We should have some time.
Are you going to go and show your things because it kind of all goes together? I think you should.
Okay. So with Athenian, not the last video, but the video before that, before StitchCon, I said we were going to do kind of like a thing. I'm going to try and do it on Etsy where you can get either, hey, don't smile or anything.
Were you looking at me? I was listening to you intently. I was practicing not talking too much. Do you know why French people like snails?
No.
Because they don't like fast food.
I was trying to think, why does that have anything to do with snails? And then I realized, oh, because they move really slow.
Yeah, your brain with that.
Can I tell my other?
No, that was
Oh.
that was not politically correct joke.
Oh, it was funny.
Carry on.
We were going to try and do a package for Athenian where you can get like a needle minder and a scissor comb and him, or you can buy them separately if you don't want them all together. So here,
You're gonna have to hold that up with some. Here, let me show fabric because it's not gonna show.
so this is the finished piece of the. You still really can't see it.
No, these things are amazing. I love them.
They're itty bitty too. They're only about 2 inches wide or long, and about 1.5 inches, I guess. The tail this way is about an inch. Oh, the tail this way is about 1.5 inches, and this way it's about 2 inches. But it has the gray in it and red. You can see the red probably more so on the back side of it. A little shiny. So here's the tail, and then there's going to be 3 different choices of scissor charms. I shall get them.
Let me move my butt cheek over.
No, I'll stand up. So here's the 3. hard to see. Hang on. Let me flip them around. So there's going to be like a brown version, or bronze maybe, and then there's a blue one, and then there's like a pink one.
Pinky red.
Yeah, pinky red. And so here they all are.
And they can see better pictures online.
Yeah, and then I'll have all the pictures, of course, you know, in the Etsy store. So you can get one of these thingies here with Mr. Tail here. Okay. With the pattern. With the pattern, or you can get them all separately. Because I know a lot of people like to have their stuff matched, and I think going forward for the bigger stuff, since I'm able to do all of them together, because I kind of spread my stuff kind of out there. For the bigger stuff, we're going to start making a package. So I think going backwards, I'll probably make one for Naughty also. Just so people have stuff to
Match it up.
so it all matches.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. So,
you follow
what's your
us,
finish?
follow us on Instagram.
Oh, this was also a pattern I created this week.
I stitched our logo. What we wanted to do, and the thought was this, just to be able, when we have trunk shows and things, to have something that's a little more than paper or a sign. So we stitched the logo.
We just can't decide how to finish it. We don't know whether to.
Yeah.
The idea came from whoever went to StitchCon. If you walked in and you did your check-in, they had the pillow.
StitchCon pillow.
Yeah, the pillow at the beginning. So we don't know if we should. This is kind of big. It's like 150 by 90 something.
Yeah.
So we don't know whether to.
Well, you could do it in a pillow that was like a long pillow that would stand up.
Yeah. So we might be able to make it into a pillow. Maybe I can get
Maybe we can call
my friend
Tracy
or
somebody.
my friend Sammy.
Well, maybe our friend Sammy wants to do it. Sammy, hi Sammy. Anyway, here it is. The fabric is Black Hole hand dyed fabrics by Missy. If you open it up a little bit further, it's really a cool fabric.
We wanted to do it smack dab in the center.
We wanted it smack so you get that effect. So we have plenty left. It'll probably be like a Halloween piece or something. But I think it turned out good. So maybe a pillow, and then it could just kind of stand up on the.
And we could have the backing of it be black.
I love this purple. This is 32, one of the new
One
colors.
of the new colors.
And it's pretty true to color. It's really pretty. That's a whole skein.
Yeah, it's a big bee.
Yeah, it's a big bee.
We were going back and forth on the bee. She really wanted to use Color and Cotton's
Ash plum.
but it
wasn't dark enough for this.
Yeah, it wasn't going to look right. And plus, none of our colors in our logo, sorry, I'm looking up because I'm looking at our logo. None of our colors in our logo are variegated, and so it just really looks better. And that's the closest color to our logo.
Yeah.
So
there, that was my finish. I finished that yesterday before I moved to Holly. Because, basically after I got that bee filled in while we were watching Stranger Things, didn't like this season.
it wasn't bad. It was really gory.
It was very gory, and it was very disjointed. You had like 3 different things going on at one time. And
But they finally came together.
Yeah, they all came together. I'm not sure I was like digging the whole Russian thing, but I know it was the 80s and Cold War and all that stuff.
Well, next season's going to be the same way.
Yeah, next season I think is going to be very heavily Russian. It wasn't horrible, but it's definitely more gory than...
It kept me entertained.
Yeah, we watched the whole thing yesterday, and then we turned it off.
Nope, back to Lucifer.
Yeah, I like Lucifer. That's a good show.
We'll probably be watching that after this.
So that was that.
What'd you buy?
The only thing I bought today, I downloaded the Just Cross Stitch
Do you
2019.
need to see the videos or the pictures?
You're gonna put them in, right?
Yeah, but don't you want to talk about them?
Yeah, I downloaded it today, so I have the digital version. Because usually, not overall, love the magazine, but Christmas and Halloween I usually get. Last year I did Stitch one. I'll show it Halloween. I was sending Amy some of the screenshots to insert as we're talking so that she can show you some that I really liked. and she's gonna show you the little Frankenstein people. They were so cute.
They're like a couple. It's like a husband and wife, I assume.
Yeah, you put them in. There's Frankenstein and Mrs. Frankenstein.
Was there really a Mrs. Frankenstein?
Yeah, and I'm sure Amy would put the Doreen Jones with those pumpkins that look like teapots. Oh my God!
You
yes.
don't have to show it, honey.
Oh, you're
because
gonna
I'm
put
going to put the pictures in, so you don't have to show the phone. It's technology.
I know. And then the other ones were mostly owls, as you can see. Love the pickle barrel. The pickle barrel designs, all of them that were in there were, as I got to looking back to see who the designers were, and I'm like, oh, they're all pickle barrel. Love them.
I think their aesthetic, though, is pretty similar to ours, and some of them are pretty
The
simple.
simplicity of it, yeah.
Except for our bigger pieces. You know, we have a couple of the big ones, of course, like the Witch and the Season's Greetings. And
What I thought was neat about this one, and I'm not going to do a flip through anything because it's a digital version. What I thought was really neat about this one is there's a lot of smaller projects. I think there was only one that was probably lends itself to about an 8x10. But there were a lot of, sorry, our cat just decided she needs to sharpen her claws right now. A lot of smallers that will lend themselves to ornament size or stuff that you could stitch up in a weekend.
well, some of them had like they're like tags. I did get through part of
Yeah.
the book, and it looked
tags.
like tags, like little
Gift
tags. It
tags.
just had like a pumpkin and it said like Halloween or something. I don't know what
treats
it said.
for you, probably like gift bag treat. Like
Yeah,
treat
it's
tag.
very cute.
Definitely, I think worth the $9.99. So I wasn't disappointed in it, but I really like that there was some smaller ones that I'll be able to go through, and it can be a weekend to jazz up the Halloween because
we don't have a lot.
we don't
of
have a whole
Halloween.
lot. I started, I think, last year really.
We have the Halloween
stitching.
rules.
I did Halloween rules, and we have Halloween witch, and I think I have the little pumpkin man that we hang up down there, the purple one, the Amy Bruckner that we hang up on with the buttons.
Oh yeah.
So there's a couple, and then you have a diamond painting that we hang up at Halloween.
Like the one behind us.
Yeah. So we'll pull all those out when it gets
That's
closer.
my dream spot right there.
Right there. Yeah, it is in the sand. So that's really all I bought because, of course, we're only home 4 days from StitchCon, so I don't really have much opportunity to be out shopping. But I did get that today, so check it out. It was released today, so
Well
just
worth the money.
download it. Yeah, well worth $10. Oh dear, I think the child is calling me. Yes, the child is calling me. Carry on. I will put them off for a moment.
Floss Tube. So, a couple things on Floss Tube. There are some ladies that were sitting at Memory's table during StitchCon. One of which I got to meet, Karla and her daughter. Love them. They're stinking adorable, hilarious. They decided, I guess we enabled them.
They were, I think, inspired by all the floss tubers and people just saying, if you're thinking about it,
Just do it,
Just
you know?
do it. Show your stuff.
That's pretty much what we did. Well, we kind of did almost to kind of help our business too. But so check them out. I think
Gonna
it's
link it?
under Craft Addict,
Yes.
but I will most definitely put the link at the bottom of our page.
And the other was also my other table mate, Natasha Kellerman. Her video is her first one. It's pretty short. StitchTrek, is that what it was?
StitchTrek.
StitchTrek. So we'll link that one below as well because we caught them both when we got home from StitchCon for their first ones, and subscribed, and we'll keep a lookout for those. Haven't
totally.
really, other than that, haven't had much time to catch up yet because I said it was a whirlwind of coming back and then going right back to work, and then yesterday we just kind of decompressed, if you will.
Yeah, and we'll be decompressing all weekend.
Yeah, pretty much. StitchCon, man.
Wore you out.
It was wore me out. That was no
It
joke.
wore me out because I was chauffeuring back and forth.
The children are at McDonald's. Do we need anything?
You know,
No, we don't need anything. Why do children love McDonald's so much?
it's nasty food. All right.
Anyway,
So we need to
carry
finish this up
on.
for
Let's
they
finish it
come
up before they get home.
Etsy store. Couple quick updates. Christmas in July.
What? Christmas?
Xmas.
Christmas?
Christmas.
Christmas.
Do you want me?
It won't take long. You just knocked me right in the floor. Christmas in July.
The sale is still going on. 20% off. Everything is already marked down. The code's already in there, so you don't have to use any code. So that's good there. This weekend, or was it while we were at StitchCon I did it?
Mhm.
Yes. I went ahead and activated our international shipping, going to certain countries. We're just going to test it out and see how it works. So we're going to test it out going to Canada, down south, and to across the pond to Europe. Athenian, I've already talked about, so he will be up in the shop. And like I said, we'll try and make it so you can buy either the whole thing at like a lower price with all 3 of them, or you can buy individual pieces. It's going to be up to you. They can't see my hands, so I can
No, I
pop
don't
with my
mind
hands.
doing
It's
it.
great. And the beach and back, of course, will be up there too. So everything should be in the shop and updated. And
your needle minders. Lots of people at StitchCon were asking me
oh
about
my
the
god, yes, the
about
needle
the
minders. Yeah, I started working on them again last night, so we should be able to get those up in the store probably this
They
week.
kind of look like sea glass. They're really
Oh,
cool.
they're
They
freaking
turned out really
amazing.
good. They're drying right now.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Yep.
Our giveaway winner.
Give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away.
16. We had for
Christmas in July.
yeah, because we're trying to do a giveaway every 5 videos or so. So we want to do Christmas in July. So one of the things we had was from Country Cottage Needleworks, the July Cottage, and then the other is the Santa Seagull.
My design.
Amy's design, so it'll be Christmas in July. You did a winner,
Pixel Arena.
Pixel Arena.
So you'll get a message from us, and just shoot us your address, email us, or message us with your address so you don't put it out there for everybody in the world to see. And we will go ahead and drop these in the mail to you.
Absolutely, congratulations.
Yes, that's very awesome.
The only other thing is, I think since StitchCon for sure, the last week we've had a pretty good surge of subscribers and Facebook followers, Instagram followers. Is that the same thing? Followers, Facebook page likes. Doesn't sound as cool. I'm still learning the InstaFace.
You're trying.
I'm trying really hard. Y'all know that tagging people is different than a hashtag on Instagram? That's what I learned today.
Who
Right?
taught you this?
You did.
Oh.
Somehow. You said you tagged me, and that made me say, what does that mean? I thought you just did the little number sign. But,
You at post.
yeah.
Dear God.
Anyway, thank you. Thanks everybody for checking it out, coming by, visiting, coming back. It's kind of still a little bit funny to think that people knew us that we didn't know, and that you all come back each week for our crazy.
For this crazy.
Oh, now I'm married to you.
You have to be crazy to
I
them.
know, right? Y'all don't even know. So Pixel Arena, send us your snail mail address. Snail mail, that's when I should have told my joke.
Oh my God.
Ah! Let's see, planning, y'all. I need to plan.
See, I planned mine.
I didn't plan mine very well. All right, anyway, what are you doing this week?
I will be designing, apparently, because that's what you put down there.
I know, but I took off Love Your Wife because you told me to, because you do that anyway.
Every day of my life.
And I'm going to finish Holly. She's going to be my push for this week. Hopefully I'll get her knocked out.
And of course, I will continue working on my Haid.
And then I just want to go back to the spider banner because Leslie, I love that fabric.
Does she watch us?
I don't know, but she should because we're awesome. Because we love her. Amazing fabric.
It's very soft.
It's like
It's
just,
just freaking amazing.
If you've never used it, go. She has a website, and the fabrics are extremely reasonable, and they are gorgeous, like just beautiful.
Yeah, the
beautiful,
colors
beautiful.
are amazing.
And they feel wonderful to work with. So,
Very, very soft. It's not stiff.
Yeah, we're really excited to. We chatted with her at StitchCon. We're really, really excited to be moving forward using a lot more of her fabrics. And
Yeah, you're going to see a lot more of her stuff through our
absolutely,
videos.
just been very pleased with that.
Her and actually Color and Cotton.
Yeah,
Because we've actually reached out to Color and Cotton. We're going to start using a lot of their stuff as well in our
yeah,
patterns.
if y'all have never used that either, Color and Cotton, do the Thread of the Month Club or go to their website. Absolutely. They come at 8-yard skeins. The variegation is gorgeous, and just really nice to stitch with. We absolutely love them.
Those are our two faves.
Yeah, absolutely go-tos.
And plus, we like supporting the smaller businesses versus the business that have been around for year after year after year after year. Because they're trying to make a name for themselves just as much as we are. So
Absolutely.
if we can put their name on our patterns and get them out there to everybody, then we're going to do it. So
We'll help any way we can because
Mhm.
we're like all important like that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
totally. We're more important than anyone.
than anyone.
Just kidding.
I still can't do it.
Really? That's a circle. You got to bend your fingers.
It doesn't do it. Maybe
You're
just-
getting closer.
We're getting there, y'all. It's a work in progress. That's it. We gotta get off for the children pop in and make a lot of noise.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in probably another week or so. Probably 2 weeks.
Probably 2. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we have a trip coming up to Jacksonville to visit Amy's mommy. And due to popular requests from StitchCon, we are going to do our very, very best to actually record while we're at the beach, on the beach.
I don't know how that's going to work.
Not sure because in Jacksonville, Jack's Beach, you drive on the beach, so
Well, we might be able to set like the
Maybe we
phone up on the back of the Jeep.
so maybe we can sit in Rosie somehow.
Yeah.
Get
The
some-
kids can go off and play and do their thing.
Yeah, either way, toes in the sand. So we will work that out. Maybe we can get your mom to. Does she have anything she used to stitch?
I'm sure she does.
Well, you know, Miss Ma Baker. That's what I call her. Y'all, you know, Ma Barker. I call her Ma Baker. Ma Baker, you got anything you can pull out? Or you know what she has? She has some things that I've stitched on her wall.
yeah,
Maybe we
she
can-
does.
Maybe we can show those while we're there.
Yeah.
Right? You know, who knows? A couple weeks. Have a good week.
Have a good week.
Bye bye.